Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nini and today we're finally starting my new sketchbook. So for those of you new here, hi. First of all, welcome to the channel. I'm a digital artist and traditional artist. I mainly make sketchbook videos for YouTube, but I do a lot of digital art too. You can see that on my Instagram, so if you are interested you can go follow my Instagram. But I mainly base my art around my original characters, Mango, Pepper, Karma, Zara, and Serenity. So yeah, I just finished my last sketchbook, sketchbook number 5. That sketchbook tour is up on my YouTube channel already. So if you want to go watch that, you can. There's a short one and a long one. The long one has narration and me like explaining the things that happened in my sketchbook. And the short one is just like a plain flip through. So if you want to go watch that, then that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, my main things I draw are Pepper, Mango, and Karma. And I already decorated my new sketchbook with stickers. I got this one from a Heartstrings Alliance event. I'm not really sure who made this. I'm thinking it might have been Jin Kwan Zen, but I might be wrong. I got this at an Asian American event. This is a Bee and Puppy Cat sticker. I don't remember who made this. I got this at the same event. Actually, this one might also be from the Hualien event. And then these two are stickers of my characters that I made through Printful, which I hope to be selling soon. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I do have a few more spaces up on top for stickers that I gain along the way, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I went ahead and decorated the cover off camera. But today, we're going to be coloring the inside cover. So I went ahead and did a sketch of Manguo, my main character. And this is sketchbook number 6. And yeah, so if you like this content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and maybe join the Discord. We would love to have you there. And without further ado, let's get started. So recently, I've been using these acrylic paint markers that I got from, I think it was Ross that I got these, but I've been using them to color in this sketchbook so far. Yeah, I got these from Ross. They're called Self-Made Creative Acrylic Paint Markers. They're really good. I like them. They have a limited color palette, but I think that the limited color palette helps me to choose colors actually, and make things more vibrant. But yeah, I did a few food studies, and then I did this mango and pepper study. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using today. I've already chosen the colors that I wanted to use. It's going to be a very limited color palette. Actually, I could show you the thumbnail that I did. Yeah, it's going to be looking like this a little bit. So yeah, we're going to do that today. So I chose this blue, pink, purple, and then yellow. I might choose either one because I used a lot of this, so I don't want it to run out. These were very cheap. I got these for $6 at Ross. So I've been trying them out because I usually use my ACRYLIC oil-based markers. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, these oil-based paint pens. Yeah, I usually use these, but I told you guys in like the last 2 sketchbook tours that I had accidentally let them rest in the sun, so the paint and the oil got separated, and it caused for spills to happen in my sketchbook. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, I want to use these acrylic markers to kind of do the spread. Yeah. And it's very easy to do too because they have very good coverage. And like I did these without a sketch. But yeah, I'm not gonna do voiceover for this video. I'm gonna try to just talk in the video because I think the thing that I hate the most about doing recording videos is doing the voiceover. Maybe I should have. No, I'm gonna go over it anyways. I was thinking about whether or not I should have erased or like used my kneaded eraser to get rid of the sketch lines. But no, should be fine. But yeah, the one thing that I hate the most about recording videos is doing voiceovers. Other than that, it's all chill. So yeah, I'm gonna try to talk some more in the video itself. And I'll try to hash out the details of this illustration as I go. I just really love this color combination. These paint markers have worked very well for me. And I'm surprised that they were very cheap, because I didn't go to Ross looking for paint markers. I don't think anybody really does, but I was very lucky to find these. Because I had bought some different ones from Walmart too. I bought these ones from Walmart. Their colors are a bit darker, like these, but they do something, I don't know if it's whether it's because they're new markers, like just opened or not, but like they leave this kind of residue behind, not residue, but like this weird texture behind on the paper that I don't really like. So I just decided not to use them. I hope that you guys have been having a good time with Art Fight recently. I've just finished doing my 5th attack last night, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think it's really cool that such an event exists in the first place. Because I had no idea Art Fight existed until like last year when all that drama was happening. And I really wish I had joined last year, because the different team names that they had were so cute. Like, I think it was like Stardust and Seafoam. I think that's so adorable. But yeah, I've been enjoying Art Fight. It's so fun drawing other people's characters. I think I've been enjoying it a lot because I haven't made a lot of art of my own characters. I think I find it a bit stressful, maybe, because I want to like do them justice. But like with Art Fight, it's very casual, I think. I don't have to think about it too much. And I find that very enjoyable. I've missed using a Ohuhu mixed media sketchbook. My last few sketchbooks, I think it was 2 sketchbooks that I wasn't using the Ohuhu brand, because I had gotten used to it. I think I had like 2 Ohuhu sketchbooks that I used in the past. But like my last 2 sketchbooks weren't Ohuhu. This past one was a Talon's Art Creations mixed media that I hated. I hated it so much. Like, let me show you. I use a lot of watercolor in my sketches, and so I was really ticked that the watercolor didn't exactly work in this sketchbook. Like, the texture is all weird. Sorry if it's getting dark. I think it's about to rain. But yeah, so I'm glad to be using this Ohuhu mixed media, because the paper is actually thicker, so it'll hold watercolor better. The only thing that I don't like about the Ohuhu mixed media sketchbook is that the pages are like, you could tear them out. They have like these, like the seams of the paper, which some people might think is a plus, but I find it kind of annoying because I don't usually tear paper out of my sketchbooks, especially when I could just cover up mistakes with sticky notes or something. One thing I like about these acrylic paint markers more than the ACRYLIC oil-based markers is that when you layer the colors on top of each other, they don't get shiny and they actually layer on top of each other instead of just kind of getting messy. I think I've talked about it before in a past video. I think it was when I was decorating my sketchbook for the last Ohuhu mixed media sketchbook that I did. I think that was sketchbook number 3. Yeah, because number 4 was the ELO sketchbook, and then number 5 was the Talons Art Creations. Which all of those sketchbooks are up on my YouTube channel. I have a sketchbook tour playlist if you want to watch that. I can hear the thunder. It's gonna rain soon. Hooray! It's way too hot. I usually have I have like this AC thing, this air conditioner in my room, but I turned it off because it's a bit loud. So after I finish recording this, I'll turn it right back on. It's pretty hot in my room, so I usually turn it off for recordings, unless I'm doing voiceover, which I'm trying to lessen the amount of voiceover that I have to do so that I'm more motivated to do videos nowadays, because I feel like I don't have much to talk about. So I end up just rambling about nothing. Especially with voiceovers. Like right now, I'm just talking about whatever. But with voiceovers, I try to be more intentional and I end up not being able to talk about much. Like, even though I know what's going on in the videos. But I just don't. I don't know. Which I'm trying to be a bit more intentional with my videos nowadays. Like, it probably won't be random sketches anymore. For videos, at least. I'll still do random sketches on my sketchbook, but I think I want to be more intentional with the videos that I make. Like, having a plan. Actually having a plan when I make videos. Like this one specifically, decorating the front cover. And I want to do videos about drawing from reference, like having my own style, those kind of things. Character creation videos, because Lord knows I need to talk about my characters, and I don't really do that. I don't think I've ever actually gone in depth about my characters at all, actually, now that I think about it. I want to do more sketchbook challenges. Like, I remember, I think it might have been 2 years ago, or maybe like a year and a half ago, that I did the 7-day sketchbook challenge. I think I would like to do something like that again. Maybe I'll do like a oil painting video. I think that would be pretty cool. Because I've done quite a few oil paintings based off of sketches in my sketchbook. I want to talk about art fight a bit more. So I've done 5 attacks so far. I've gotten a few defenses, so thank you guys if you drew my characters. It was really nice. I did 5 attacks, and I feel like I've been getting better at digital art through Artfight, because I've just been working on one project pretty much the whole summer, and haven't had time to like upgrade my digital art skills. I've learned a new way to color my pieces. Well, it's not new, but it's new for my practice. I've started using the lasso tool for the base colors instead of just like coloring it like this, which that would have been so obvious to everybody else, but I don't know, for some reason I had like some kind of bias against the lasso tool. Felt like I wasn't actually coloring the illustration, but now I have no bias against it. And then I started using gradient, what is it called? Color gradients? Something gradients, I forget. I've also been like simplifying my stuff. So I've been keeping all of the illustrations down to like 3 hours for illustration, because I don't want to stress myself out too much. Like for any of my illustrations, I'll go for like 8 hours, maybe even more. But since it's like Artfight, not like commissions or anything like that, I've been going for 3 hours. And since it's so fast, I've been like streamlining my process, and it's been making things a lot easier for me. So now my 8-hour illustrations might not even take that long anymore. Of course, I'm not giving them like detailed backgrounds or anything like that. There was one that was like the Amazing Digital Circus fan art that turned out really well. That's when I first started using that lasso tool process. And it turned out so well. I love it, and they loved it too. They were really happy about it. Yeah. So yeah, I've been able to experiment a bit more, especially since other people's characters are so different than mine. So it gives me some perspective. This pink might be running out, actually. I've used it too much. Actually, have I used it? Well, I used it a little bit. Right, I used purple for this. There's a lot of purple. I did want to at least try out the colors before doing this illustration. I don't usually do that. I should swatch the colors first from now on. I do love that people are using acrylic paint markers nowadays. I think the first time I got Posca markers was back in high school, but I barely used them. But nowadays I get very annoyed by just regular acrylic paint. So, but acrylic markers are very, very nice, I think. And then I think for the rest we can use purple, since the pink is not cooperating right now. And I don't think I'll use color pencils for this. Another thing that I like about the Ohuhu sketchbook is that it comes with this marker bleed through transparent sheet so that it doesn't bleed, it has minimal bleed through. But I also like to use it as just so that I don't get marker or anything on the next page. Just need to beat it around a bit to get the ink going. Probably because I stored it right way up instead of letting the ink go down. The paint. Like, I stored it like this, but I think for the paint to still be running, you have to go store it like this, maybe. Kind of like with alcohol markers. So I just makes it more solid. Using this blue one. To do the line art. And to provide a little bit more contrast. This one's very juicy. Was it this blue? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. I think I only use the blue for the cape and the pants. Isn't that so cool? Although, I might need to lower it a bit. Are the eyes too far? Maybe we'll use this pink for Mongo's face. Or not purple, pink, purple. Something's probably wrong with his face, but it's okay. Ooh, maybe I'll redraw it for the final spread in this sketchbook. But for yellow, I think that purple works as the line art. Yeah, that works fine. Because I'm going to be coloring the grass. I don't always work in order. Kind of work on everything at once. Another thing I like about these markers is that they dry pretty quickly. Which is actually something I hate about acrylic when I'm doing acrylic paintings, but with markers it's a bit different. See? It doesn't get muddy. Like with the oil-based pens. And remember, these are $6 paint pens. So you don't need expensive materials to make pretty decent art. Especially for a sketchbook. Maybe I should talk about some of the goals that I have for the sketchbook. I want to do more studies in the sketchbook. I would love to develop the locations for my story in the sketchbook. I want to draw my human characters more often, which is something I said for my sketchbook tour. What else? I'll do more colored sketches, since this is more of a paper that I like than the last sketchbook. What else? Yeah, I want to do more life drawings. that goes along with the studies portion that I was talking about. What else? Ooh, I want to practice making comics in this sketchbook, because I think I want to turn this story into like a comic or something. I think that would be fun. I can't really think of other things I want to do in this sketchbook. Just have fun, I guess. Especially since I'm using a sketchbook that I actually like. I hope to have even more fun in this sketchbook than I did in my last one. Which I don't understand why I didn't have so much fun in that sketchbook. I've heard of so many artists using the Talons Art Creations sketchbooks, but it just didn't work out for me. I'm not gonna stress myself out too much with this cover spread. The goal is to have fun. Have fun, people, have fun. Yeah, I definitely like these markers. They work very well, actually. And then I'll probably do like a karma spread for the end of the sketchbook. I think that would be cool. Karma is one of my other characters. This character. I think that would be pretty cool. I want to do more drawing with these. I usually do like pencil sketches in my Canson sketchbook that I have. But I think I should do some more draw with me videos, just my regular sketchbook. Because I do have multiple sketchbooks, but I have them for like different purposes. One of them I just have paper to rip out, or one of the sketchbooks I have just to rip out paper from. That's what I meant. Adding more detail to the grass. Yeah, I just decided to go very simple for this first spread. And I'm very glad that I sketched it beforehand. I think I'm gonna do, when I record videos, I think I'm gonna stop recording like the sketching portion, unless it's like a specific sketching video, because it takes forever and I feel kind of pressured when I do that. So that's part of my intentionality part of my goals. Yeah, it kind of stresses me out to record that process, so just gonna stop doing it. But I'm gonna start recording just the like coloring, rendering, making it polish part of the sketching process. Mango is turning out so cute. Alright, let's see, how do we want to do this? So I want to write sketchbook number 6. Hopefully I spell it right. Okay, I think that should be good. And then I'll go over it with this blue marker. want to make sure that it is sketchbook number 6. Yeah, okay, this is sketchbook number 6. I think that a plus side of having a limited color palette is that you don't have to worry about finding different colors since you're limited. Like, I always have a little bit of anxiety about picking colors when I'm painting and stuff. Number 6 from July 2025 until blank. Oh, but it turned out so cute. Maybe I should add a few more details. I also love that these are brush pens, kind of. Okay, I think that that's all I'm gonna do for these. It turned out very cute. I like it very much. I like these paint markers. As I continue drawing, I like these paint markers. This pink might piss me off though, because I definitely didn't use the pink for these sketches. Maybe I'll keep them to smaller sketches. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So yeah, this was the cover spread of the sketchbook. I really enjoyed using these acrylic markers. I'm definitely gonna be using these throughout the sketchbook. I might use these at some point, see if I can make them work, but I don't know. I don't remember how much these cost. But yeah, I'm surprised that these work so well for being $6 markers, and it's 24 markers for $6, so yeah. So that's the end of the video. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!